Welcome back to Rockstar Reacts, Rockstar Reactions. It's your host, Rockstar 2800, the most hated, the most opinionated, the most underrated. You know the truth. Like, comment, subscribe right now to this channel. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Become a member. Turn on your notifications. Yes, hit that bell. Follow SmutfreeTV on Instagram. Hop in them comments. Why? Because every comment counts. And you know we got the hottest content in these internet streets, no cap. Now let's get into this, man. I'm back with another episode of Rockstar Reactions, and we're gonna talk about Bricc, baby. Luce Cannon sit down for the first time on camera. How weird is this? You know what I'm saying? I might be a little late. You feel me? Because there's a lot of stuff been going on, but we definitely got to point this out. And plus, this is literally the night before they get picked up for the indictment. So it's just kind of strange to me and odd all of a sudden, Bricc. And just to let people know, like, it didn't register with me when we was on academics. We was on the phone, me, Bricc, and Act. He said he met Luce the day before that. And it didn't register, like, huh? Like, I wasn't even tripping. I was in the car, I was driving, trying to talk to Act and do the whole play, right? And so kind of find out he pulled up to his house. They, Luce, I guess, said that, he fell asleep on his couch. Like, it was that comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, but this the same man that implicated Big U in a murder and lied about his relationship with Nipsey Hussle, or talking to Nipsey Hussle and all this. Just man, come on. But anyways, let's get into this. Bricc, Luce, sitting down, no jumper. Let's go.
Oh, I gotta tune into that. Hey, where's our guest? This is one of the most exciting days in the history of the No Jumper Show. Finally on camera together for the first time ever.
Sweetie! We in this motherfucker right
Curtain. What's going on?
Curtain.
What? This is nasty work. My brother, what's up? Look at his face. This is an ugly face, man. But what's going on, man? We cool now? After all the little internet beef, after all the little back and forth, now we can sit down and chop it up. And what happened to who put you on, Bricc? What happened to that? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is nasty work, y'all.
He got his Rockstar 2800 hoodie on.
I'm fucking Bricc up after.
What? He funny. Did he not try to say that? I also, that's what Sticks was trying to say. I didn't understand that. He was saying, oh, he got his Rockstar 2800 hoodie. Come on, bro. Come on.
For this.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then Luce,
I
I'm
might
gonna
fuck
slap you in
up
your
in
bald
the middle
head.
of this shit. Depending on how you talk.
No, fuck
Depending
that.
how you talk, we gonna end the show early.
Sweetie! Sweetie in the chest. Let's get to it.
Man, niggas too nice, man. Niggas laughing. Niggas too nice, man. It's real friendly.
Oh man, people love the Sweetie meme. They don't think Brick's a sweetie, but they still love saying it the same way that we all love Drake, even though we all sing along to the song calling him a PBS.
No. You definitely Booker butt. You my Booker boo.
No, you Puka butt.
You my Booker boo.
All right, sweetheart.
You know what I'm saying?
So
I can smell the shit now.
Oh,
let shit go left.
You playing tic-tac-toe on the homie?
Yeah.
Nah, that's not sick, though.
With alcohol.
No, listen. At the end of the day is we're gonna turn this motherfucker up, and then Bricc might get fucked up in the middle of this shit. So yeah, y'all gotta stay tuned.
We definitely have security today to protect your butthole and his face.
Why would he said Bricc might get what? Nah, we ain't playing like that. We ain't playing like that. Nah, who gonna get fucked up? Nah.
Okay.
Hey man,
both are in there.
I'd be pretty in all type of situations. I ain't really leaving with no messed up face.
No,
after that last one, I think I'm like titanium up there.
You don't have any like pictures of you like the Elephant Man?
Yeah. When I flew to Germany, remember I told you I had one black eye, but I got off the plane, my whole face was swollen.
For real?
That picture that they got in the mall when the way you posted, that was me and Kid Ink in Germany on tour.
No. We're gonna keep it real. That was Bricc getting his ass whooped.
And
then I posted
by the
it.
homie from West Boulevard.
Look, I posted it, and then Bricc was like, "Why you do me like that?" I said,
man, shut your
yeah.
You
Bricc was
lucky
like,
it's too early.
But the plane does weird things because I got on a flight to Hawaii one time. I landed, I had a huge sty on my eyelid.
No, when you
by the end of the
when
flight.
you elevate it, make everything worse.
Yeah, what is that?
Elevated, and you're in like a compression chamber of germs. So it's like everybody's.
do y'all believe that shit?
Up
What do you
germ?
mean?
This nigga came up there to get on Bricc, kind of like.
He got 2 black eyes.
Yeah, from a nose shot.
Yeah,
nigga,
I know.
Nigga, bang that motherfucker.
Yeah.
But the lack of elevation made the blood vessels.
It definitely wasn't.
It made it worse.
You tried to say it was though, but you know what I'm saying. Shout out to you and all your memes and all that. You know what I'm saying. Young Custer Low.
Listen,
Oh boy.
at the end of the day, we're gonna talk about you being a CI. We're gonna break through all that.
CRIP.
Hey,
No, a CI.
You ever see a nigga get caught with a grenade and stay on the street?
Who? Oh man, look, I gotta keep going. Listen, I ain't gonna lie.
Huh? Get caught with a grenade and stay on the street? What are you talking about? What is going on?
I know. Listen, you can pull my shit.
Hey, I ain't saying that you can't.
You can pull my
saying,
shit.
You know what I mean?
A grenade is
You done
crazy.
tested
Listen,
the waters a little bit crazy.
You and Adam went to Atlanta and got everybody arrested in this motherfucker.
Damn.
3-week long way, everybody.
We
As
did
soon
do
as
that.
y'all leave.
We definitely did
the word is that they followed us.
Why was they playing like this? This is the episode the day before the indictment, a day before the raid. This is nasty work. Like they, let's talk about you who's the CI, and then y'all got everybody busted in Atlanta. Like a lot of games. It's a joke.
It's for Moody, and they picked everybody else up. We had like a secret CI meeting.
I talked to the cops about all kinds of random stuff, so for sure that could have been involved.
I'm the least federal at this table. Is that what
had to happen in order?
What? They had a secret CI meeting, man. This is too much trolling, bro. I don't know about this type of trolling. I don't get it.
For you guys to be willing to sit down. Let's talk about the events that preceded this podcast before we get into any other stuff that's going on. Let's talk about it.
He had to give me some
What?
credit for being a real
Oh,
nigga.
I thought you said he gave you some money.
Yeah.
No, but yeah. We were about to come across this motherfucking table. So look, at the end of the day, Bricc did some real nigga shit, and he kept it. Listen, because the incident that we was talking about when
you met up in Vegas,
we met up, right? Bricc didn't do no buster shit. So when he was ready to squabble, and then he was trying to clutch on me. So at the end of the day, I was like, I have to respect this nigga because he is who he is. You get what I'm saying? Because I heard about certain things that he been doing.
See, he clutched on me and all this, like he is who he is. What? This is crazy. Where is this coming from? I don't trust this nigga, man.
Doing, and then I was like, I'm gonna still fuck him up though in a moment, but it just happened. And the crazy part about it, when the story happened,
then you went to go. Then he had something big hanging off his hip after that for the rest of the night.
Bricc thought I'd try to set him up, right? Because as soon as the incident happened, Wack calls. He said you called him, but
Wack called me
on FaceTime.
Yeah,
right?
remember I was sitting right there.
Yeah.
Wack called me, and I'm like, "Where you at, nigga? We might as well get out too, nigga. Y'all tried to box me in, nigga. Where you at? Pull out."
Bricc thought I set him
randomly
up.
calls you.
But he was coming to do the pod, but I think he was trying to talk to me about 607. You know, me and Wack, we got a once a month phone call that we do.
You
hear this? Me and Wack got a once a month. I don't even talk to this man on the phone. Ain't no once a month, nothing with me. You understand me? Meet me on the internet, man. You understand me on Instagram? Not even Instagram. Meet me on Clubhouse, homie. That's it. Not no once a month, nothing. That's crazy. Y'all hear this? I hope y'all hear this.
A fight once a month, and then those 28 days, there's healing afterwards,
Yeah,
and then you beef
then we
again,
go,
and then there's some healing,
and
and
then
slowly.
Luce goes to jail. Then we gotta see what's
Man,
going
listen,
on.
we gonna have to cut that narrative out the way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I never went to jail. If anybody knows what swatting is when they call and say you got people kidnapped in your house and everything like that. So the police come to clear the house, check the house,
You
and
was
basically
squatting, right?
swatting, nigga. You know,
That's a super serious federal offense too.
Yeah,
by the
yeah,
way,
yeah. So-
Swatting is bad.
All
news.
bad.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
bad.
But when
Yeah.
you're an exposer, that's the kind of hate that they
Yeah,
have
of
for you,
course.
huh?
Yeah.
So what YouTuber do you think hates you
Hey,
enough
wait.
to
We
swat
ain't gonna
you?
skip over what Adam said. The exposers, right? I am the exposer.
Oh,
At the end of the day, it's like, bro, I took over this shit.
You put on exposés?
No, I just took over it. And
Oh.
at the end of the day, it's like, fuck whoever they think, like Powerpuff Girls 600. You know, at the end of the day, we mashing. I want to fade.
did
You
you-
get what I'm saying?
So-
I want to squabble cuz I want to squabble Wack. And if they ain't really up to it, then it's like, fuck them. We can't never repair our relationship.
why do you want to
somebody-
squabble Wack?
You didn't want to
Because he
squabble
put-
Kev, my girl.
You want to squabble Wack? If you ain't even squabble Cowboy, you want to squabble 600?
Here, Kev, don't act like you want to squabble.
Yeah,
Wack,
we gonna
bro.
get.
we got
Let's
the
keep the
content.
cowboy talk. That's gonna be a separate
Yeah,
clip.
we got the content.
Yeah.
So,
We got the guy.
so
Content.
so at the end of the day, it's like when somebody press the narrative and you supposed to be my homie, my guy, right? Bricc, out of all people, I was like, when I turned on my phone, right? Get my phone, I'm like thinking like Bricc hitting my wife, he hitting me and everything, making sure I'm good. I'm like, this weird ass nigga. But at the end of the day, he came through in the clutch. You make sure that I was straight.
Unexpectedly.
because I in vice versa, it's situations that just
Now I thought you
we've
wanted
been
me
going
in jail,
through.
though.
No. We've been going through situations where you've been keeping it real. You putting points on the board. A motherfucker not gonna go get no chicken with you and then leave you hanging.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
So look, they getting money. Look at Adam. Adam like, what's going on? So basically they getting some money together. You know what I'm saying? That's the excuse, I guess. You know, I was getting money through the internet on YouTube. They busting plays together. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah, and that was at the end of the day. It was like he did it. He kept it a buck. So you only could respect that. But when my brother Wack, right, run content on me on Clubhouse, and then you got everybody on YouTube spin a narrative and say that, oh, you lying. You get what I'm saying? Because of Wack insecurities with himself. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it was like, no, because we can't do that.
So you've
What? Like all of a sudden he just against Wack. He on this and then he cool and they doing what's the play?
felt like Wack was putting fake narratives on you because he almost instantly after this clip came out of your wife saying that your house was surrounded by cops or whatever, he almost instantly starts spreading the narrative that it's not true.
Yeah.
And he's really stuck to that, which is interesting because that means that you and him are not seeing eye to eye, that you couldn't convince him one way or the other, or have you not really talked since then?
No, I talked to Wack and then I told him, he was like, I didn't say that. I said, listen, bro, you read the wrong thing because there was 3 SWAT teams available. One at 3.
Oh, when you called them?
Yeah. So, no, shut the fuck up. So one at 3 a.m., one at 5 a.m., and then one at 10 a.m. Where they call swatting. So we had like the Las Vegas News Bulletin, pull it. They did the research and they came to it. So when Wack say it, this motherfucker. Okay, listen. So when Wack say it or whatever, he spread the narrative that I was lying because of we had a business dealing that day. So he thought that I was just trying to
get out of it.
Get out of it. So when he did that, it was like, okay, yeah,
that'd be a pretty drastic way to get out of a business meeting.
A business
meeting,
It was goofy. So when that happened, it's like, bro, you ran content on me. So when you ran content, on me. You actually ran content because my wife posted it. Do you get what I'm saying? So you don't have no respect for me or her. So at the end of the day, it's like I took it personal.
And because even if you are running a play, isn't it his job? Like if I see Bricc lying and creating a fake narrative on social media,
like always,
if I'm really his homie, I should probably like just let you do it, right?
Yeah, but
just like we had the narrative going when you got took away in the cop car for that couple hours,
which nobody really cared about
or believed.
Yeah, nobody really felt that.
I thought the media pages was gonna post it.
They hired fake cops for no reason because nobody fell for that. It's kind of a shame. But there's been other stuff like that, you know, even like somebody who used to be on this podcast faked a fight one time, and we all kind of just went along with it. And you know, that's like what you do as a good friend, even if you know that it's cap.
How many times y'all heard me have Wack back and I know he wrong?
And you know he lying.
I mean, you always have.
We don't know when you think it's wrong. When you think he's wrong.
Because
we know.
I shouldn't have to. I wouldn't say it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always defend him and tell him like when he right, and then after we got off the phone, like cuz did that happen? Like, bro, like tell me the real, but I don't think so. You get what I'm saying? But he went on the internet and trying to expose something, and then because of his feelings, and then the release person, they had my back. I thought had my back was Bricc, and Bricc came. His wife was calling my wife and all the other stuff like that. So it was like come on, cuz like I'd be a fool to turn my back or not extend the olive branch on him. You get what I'm saying?
That was like some.
And I don't know what's going on. They wives talking to each other.
Some amazing Game of Thrones maneuvering that Bricc did. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how he pulled this off.
It's just street code. Like it don't even matter. You don't gotta be friends. Like this the thing. Like niggas think that we like the best of friends because of the last 2 weeks. It's like, nah, bro. That's not what's going on. Now he's starting to have all the same enemies as me, so it's funny. That's why I'm you know what? Come on the show.
But you guys are supposed to move in accordance based on your.
But yeah, and then it's still shit that I want to ask you, and I'm gonna ask you on camera today that I gotta clarify before we all the way. You know what I mean? Put everything to rest. But the tiny draws in Pac-Man fire that man shit up at that concert.
No, Pac-Man did, but I put Pac-Man and Wack together. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And they talked about it. Pac-Man don't do the internet stuff. So when Pac-Man did it, it's not like Wack did some.
Yeah, you guys don't know, not Pac-Man.
Bang Rock.
Wait,
Bang Rock.
You're not talking about Pac-Man, the rapper.
No, his big homie. Okay. So it's like, they got into it at the club thing, and Wack didn't back down or anything, but y'all seen the video. So at the end of the day,
the video is kind of inconclusive.
No,
to be fair,
it happened.
If he jumped off the stage, he backed down.
But I mean,
or was he keeping Kanye West
you have to understand he had $2 billion in his possession.
2.7.
Yeah, well, almost 3 billion.
Wack had $2 billion. I mean,
Kanye
West 2.77 account.
Wait, he was with Kanye. So you're saying that he was
running point for Kanye.
Okay. So at the end of the day, it's either you walk back into the lion's den and get Kanye West fucked up. You get what I'm saying, or you hit the high road and live to fight another day.
But right? I'm forced to assume that if you and Wack's relationship was this, messed with by him not believing that you got arrested, that leads me to believe that there was problems emerging beforehand.
It was strike 2, I believe, though, because they running some police ass content at the same time.
Okay, think about it.
See, Adam don't believe it. I don't believe it. These are excuses. Man, I hate to say it, man. I hope he not working. I hope he ain't really trying to set him up, get some money, some marked money, some fair money. I mean, ain't no telling, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to see how everything unfolds. Like I said, this was a day before the night, before they got arrested in the morning for Operation Drawdown. They over happy, laughing, chilling, ha, everything's cool. So it just is what it is, I guess, man. Look, people got to learn the hard way or whatever. I don't know what they gonna make out of this or what's gonna unfold. We're gonna find out in the weeks to come. Yeah, you know, just crazy. I'm saying people be having a lot to say. That's all I'm gonna say. People be having a lot to say, and it just be a lot of everybody need to go get cracking. You understand me? But y'all know what it is. Rocstar Reacts, Rocstar Reactions. This is your host, Rocstar 2800, the most hated, the most opinionated, the most underrated. You know the truth. Like, comment, subscribe right now to the channel if you haven't already. Become a member. Yes, hit that bell. Turn on your notifications. Follow SmutfreeTV on Instagram. Hop in them comments. Why? Because every comment counts. And you know we got the hottest content in these internet streets. No cap.